Mr. Aburi is bent in appealing that judgment, and the way it seems like he's relentless in his quest to continue to be, on that seat as the chairman of the party.
Well, honestly, I have faith in the judiciary. We all know, the judiciary is the hope of the common man. Whatever happens, I know at the end of the day, we will get the judiciary to give us the correct judgment that would help our party to move forward. So I'm not going to say, I don't know whether he's going to, I'm just hearing it from you, that he's going to appeal it. Fantastic. So whatever it is, I still have faith in the judiciary.
The fortune of that party, was all-time high in the 2023 election. You had members in the National Assembly, House of Rep, and Senate, and the showing for the presidential election was a good showing. But it's as if after the 2023 presidential election, the internal crisis within that party has robbed the party of, kind of movement or expansion ahead of this 2027 election. I don't know, the number of members you still have in the National Assembly again.
You are right. The crisis that rocked the party led us to lose a lot of members. Even before His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi left for the ADC, quite a number of our members had left for APC. So the few that were remaining, some have moved on to ADC with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, and we are on the verge of taking stock of who we have left, what support groups do we have left, which takes me on to talk about what our immediate plans are. First, we want to go on.
Okay, before you go on your immediate plans, I want to show Nigerians how the verdicts of the courts on the Labour Party earlier last week.
Okay.
By Celestine.
The court's ruling puts to rest the leadership dispute within the Labour Party. Justice Peter Alifu ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to recognize the Nenadi Usman-led caretaker committee as the party's valid leadership pending the conduct of a national convention. The suit was filed by Nenadi Usman against INEC, with Julius Aburi and the Nigerian Labour Congress listed as defendants. In his judgment, the court held that evidence before it showed that Julius Aburi's tenure as national chairman of the Labour Party had expired. Justice Linfu dismissed Aburi's argument that the matter was an internal party affair and therefore not justiciable, ruling instead that the appointment of a caretaker committee was necessitated, arising from the directive of the Supreme Court. Julius Aburi had earlier been removed as national chairman by the party's National Executive Committee following a prolonged leadership crisis. In response, the party constituted a 29-member caretaker committee chaired by former Minister of Finance Nenadi Usman. That decision followed an expanded stakeholders meeting held in Umuahia and hosted by Abia State Governor Alex Otti. The meeting was chaired by the party's 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Dissatisfied, Aburi approached the Federal High Court insisting he was duly elected acting national chairman in March 2021 and later emerged national chairman at the party's convention in Inewi in March 2024. While both the Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal initially ruled in Aburi's favor, those decisions were overturned by the Supreme Court, which nullified the judgment of the two lower courts. Reacting to the ruling, Counsel to the Labour Party welcomed the decision, describing it as a reaffirmation of the Supreme Court's authority. The judgment effectively confirms the Nenadi Usman-led caretaker committee as the recognized leadership of the Labour Party, pending a fresh national convention.
The party's NEC statutory members, led by Dr. Alex Otti, who is the highest statutory member of NEC, having been the man who is holding the highest political office on behalf of the party, they came together and resolved to vest their leadership in Dr. Esther Nenadi Usman as chairman of their National Caretaker Committee to help and facilitate a proper national convention. For the avoidance of doubt, the court also ordered that INEC should, as a matter of fact, recognize every correspondence from Dr. Nenadi Usman as the valid and the only recognized chairman of Labour Party.
The Supreme Court had upheld the appeal filed by the chairman and secretary of the Caretaker Committee, while it dismissed the cross appeal filed by Julius Aburi. In the lead judgment prepared by Justice Ian Okoro, the court held that members of political party should always abide by the Constitution, guiding the party and political officers whose tenure has elapsed to endeavor to vacate office.